Hello, this is Greg Sawyer. I'm coming to you from McDonald's in Ozark, Missouri, and wanted to bring you a quick update of what's been going on in the Sawyer family over the last year. I mean, it's really too much to go over in great detail, but I want to give you a few highlights. We have a wedding, a new grandchild, a new life in church plant starting in a new state, and many life adjustments all around. The two biggest family news flashes of the year, where Hannah just married Bradley Weekly, and Mr. and Miss Weekly have now been married 5 days as of Christmas Day, and we're glad to have been able to spend Christmas with them and come out and join them in their new adventure. Earlier this year, Josiah and Esther gave us a brand new family member. Sarah was born and is like 6 months old and just crazy right now. She couldn't be with us this week as she's in Bremerton, and we're sad for that, but we're glad that we get to go back home and see them soon enough and get to bounce her around and enjoy her, as well as enjoy Josiah and Esther as well. We recognize them once in a while when we're not paying attention to Sarah. Over the last 6 months since August, the rest of the Sawyer family relocated to Washington State, where we're engaging in starting a new church here in Olympia. There's some new church activity in the area, but there's not been a successful, at least Southern Baptist church plant in the last 25 years, so we're excited to be a part of that. Olympia has a population of 50,000 people in the proper city area and over 250,000 in the county, and less than 4% of that is a church population, so it's a big need in the area. And the gospel is something that we're excited to be a part of bringing to the community. Now, as for updating our family members, Micaiah got to spend 2 weeks at Grammy Camp this past summer. She was able to join with 90 or so other musicians who are talented and get a feel for what it's like to be the real deal. And they worked solid 10-hour days for 10 days and then put on a big show at the end of the week with some celebrities in audience, and that was pretty exciting for them. She and Aaliyah both have been getting settled into what it means to be adults since moving into Olympia. Micaiah is working on finding a job and going to community college, while Aaliyah is currently working part-time in the school system and looking for full-time work elsewhere. Josiah, Esther, and baby Sarah are now stationed in Bremerton, Washington. Josiah is a petty officer on board the USS John C. Stennis. He's already had a short cruise down the shore to San Diego and back, and is getting ready for a fuller, longer-term deployment next year, so please keep him in prayer. Noah has had an interesting year so far. He's probably the coolest kid at Capitol High School, at least it seems to be that. He seems to have no trouble adjusting to his new role. He just finished football and is now wrestling. He's also a big fan of the DECA Club and seems to be pretty good at welding as well. One of the neatest things for me that's happened with Noah is he's been an active part of the church starting process with Illuminate Church and helping us make community connections. He has fancied himself to be a comic, so he did a stand-up routine amongst several folks at a coffee club that has stand-up open mic nights, and he hit it pretty well. As a result, he opened up the opportunity for relationships with about 40-plus people who need to know the gospel, and so we've begun to build relationships there, and so it's really exciting to be a part of and to share with your children in doing the gospel work. Now, Judah, Elijah, and Tanya are still active, along with me, with homeschooling. And we've discovered a kind of hybrid public school environment which gives us the opportunity to still actively engage public school while maintaining really our own sense of curriculum and understanding activities of how we want school to happen for our children. The neat thing is it's given them some opportunities. Judah's actively involved in swing dance and wound up teaching everyone at Hannah's wedding how to swing dance. And they both, Judah and Elijah, were engaged in a Lego club where they were able to build and develop robots and compete at the end of the semester. It was a lot of fun to watch them engage in that competition and grow and understand as they learned a little bit about programming and building active robots. Moving to Olympia meant leaving behind some very beloved families that we've enjoyed knowing for the last 10 years, and we want them to know, all of you to know, that we miss you greatly, but we're glad to be where we are and doing what we're doing. And we are praying for you guys as you continue to move forward with the gospel message there in the West Phoenix Valley, and appreciate your prayers with us as we move up here to do the work that we're doing. And we look forward to seeing what God's doing in both places as we move forward. We're looking forward also to the Illuminate Church having at least 4 new church team members join us at the first part of this next year in 2015, and looking forward to seeing what God does with hopefully a launch by late 2015 or the beginning of 2016. If you want to make a gift to our ministry as an end-of-the-year gift, please know it is tax deductible and greatly appreciated, especially at this time of year. There are links in the places below or around the web pages here where you can participate and find out how you can partner with us in prayer, financially, even coming up and being a part of our team or letting other people know how they can engage us as well. So thank you so much. May God bless you. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.